Hello and welcome to Zeke's Garage. Today I'm going to teach you a little something about me that you probably didn't know. You see behind me here, I've got some interesting looking characters here. These are my custom fridge smokers. This is 3 of the 6 of them that I have built over the years. They're fridges from like 1950, 1960s, somewhere in there. This one with Wally on it is a Westinghouse? What is it? Hot Point. It's a Hot Point, and this one on the end with Superman is a Kelvinator. And old Baymax here is a Hot Point as well, and I actually left the Hot Point decal on it because I thought it was cool. But Wally's the same thing. You can see where the Hot Point was here. I just took it off. But anyway, years ago, I wanted a Traeger smoker, and years ago, everybody knows that they were tons and tons of money. And if you haven't learned anything if you haven't learned one thing about me by now, it's I pretty much do everything on a shoestring around here because I don't have a ton of money. So instead of buying a smoker, I determined to build one, and I started looking at 55-gallon drums. And decided after doing the research on them that wasn't going to work because they just lose their cool, and they're too thin, and there's no insulation there, and lose their cool. They lose all of their heat because they're too thin. So I got doing research and found out the next best thing was one of these here fridges. Now these guys here, you open these up, try to get Wally in frame here for you. You've got almost 3 inches of insulation here all the way around this thing, including the door, because the door's not quite 3 inches thick, but it's pretty thick. And this particular guy, I mean, you see me standing next to it, and I'm 5'11", and he's on a little bit of a pedestal with some rollers and stuff, but this is an enormous fridge. I've had 7 turkeys in this one Thanksgiving. I did a bunch of them for the neighborhood, for the neighbors and whatnot. We smoked turkeys that year. So they make enormous smokers. You can get a ton of stuff in them. This guy here has a Pellet Pro from SmokeDaddy Pellet Pro. One of the best hoppers in the business that you can buy. They're not cheap, but I recommend them because they're freaking awesome. So that's Wally. Wally, I got this fridge for, I think I bought the fridge. None of these fridges were working when I bought them. I took them and had them evacuated. Don't do that into the atmosphere, please. Took them and had them evacuated. I bought these fridges, like I said, non-functional for about $100 a piece, sometimes even less. A couple of these other ones were less. Like I said, I built 6 of these. I think Wally was $100 because he's so big. Pellet hopper was about $600. The angle iron for the frame, because like I said, they're on a base with some casters. That can set you back some money if you have to go to like Home Depot, but I had that stuff laying around. I got the casters off of an old piece of machinery, off of a scrapyard truck, and so you need the chimney. And then on the back of them is a let me see if I can get around here and show you. On the back of them is a heater vent. So you just vent the back of it with a household heater vent. You cut that to vent them. So they're vented in the back, they're vented in the top. And then other than that, you just have to gut the freezer bits out of this area here, because this is a big freezer piece. Get a hole saw, bolt your pellet smoker stack in. Build a diffuser out of just some square tube and a piece of steel plate. And that's the pellet hopper that comes through here with the smoker bowl in it. And then these are just most of these are the factory racks out of the refrigerator. And then this door had the back side of the door had a fiberglass panel that needs to be changed over to steel. And then this rope gasket is just an oven gasket that you can buy on Amazon. I can post all the links if everybody's interested in this stuff. Let me know in the comments. I can definitely throw all the pieces down in the links. But Baymax here was a gift for my daughter's wedding. This is one I built for my son-in-law and my daughter for their wedding. Same kind of premise here. I did the SmokeDaddy, see if I can get it in frame, SmokeDaddy hopper. And this guy here, the old Superman, actually belongs to a neighbor of mine who saw these two and decided he had to have one of these. So, and he wanted to go a little cheaper than the rest of us. So this is about I think he paid less than $200 for this. It's just a Chinese Amazon pellet hopper. So this guy here is real. I mean, these other ones here all done up were $700-ish. But this guy here, if you get the fridge for, I think I got this fridge for around $60. And like I said, you pay less than $200 for the pellet hopper. Then you have the framing and the casters, the smokestack, and the vent in the back. I think this is about a $400 or $500 smoker all said and done with the paint and cleanup and the time and whatnot. So you can do these for a heck of a lot cheaper than what Traeger or Pit Boss or anybody those wants for those small smokers. And you have a ton of room when you're done. I mean, Baymax isn't as big as Wally, but I mean, look, there's a ton of room inside that thing. These racks, both of these smokers are 18 inches deep, and Wally's 24 wide. I think Baymax is 18, so they're pretty awesome. I've done all the artwork and the paint on all of these myself. Well, I had a little help from Cass, my daughter, on that one. This guy's all me, and the design here was all me, but my wife and daughter helped me paint this one as a Father's Day present for Matt that owns this, my neighbor. And anyway, I figured while I had the three of them here, daughter's currently living with me and this guy's here for some repairs, I'd show you guys these and let you know a little bit about them. I learned all of this from the SmokeDaddy company. Dennis, I can't remember his last name, but he's got a YouTube video. I can even post a link to that. I'll do that, post that in the description where I learned about doing this. And it's turned into something super cool. I mean, we love to host barbecue parties and drag one of these smokers out, or even two of them, depending on, you know, we got a whole pig going or whatever. We can do it in one of these. It's nuts. So anyway, I figured I got three of them here, 3 of my 6 that I built. I would give you guys a little bit of a look at them, tell you a little bit of the smoker story. And I'll post a little bit of the details, you know, parts wise and whatnot. But let me know in the comments if this kind of stuff interests you, and I can even do a video on how to make one. But I'll definitely post Dennis's video and you can watch his, and he's pretty much got a step-by-step tutorial. So anyway, smokers are us. Zeke's Garage. Thanks, guys.